Hello everyone, and thank you for joining the quest. I am PS Quest, and this is Crypto Quest. So happy Friday. I hope everyone had a fantastic week. Now, for the last 2 weeks, I've been talking about NFTs on Friday. And in the spirit of continuation, I want to bring everyone's attention to a project called Faraland that is currently doing an airdrop. Now, I have talked about airdrops in the past for CoinMarketCap, and it's actually a pretty solid platform. If we look at CoinMarketCap slash airdrops, then it'll show you the full list of everything that's doing an airdrop. There's no reason not to participate in this because really all you have to do is click a few buttons. So there are a few things that you have to have in order to participate in these airdrops. First and foremost, you have to have a CoinMarketCap account. It's free, it's easy to sign up for, you just have an email address and you can create the account. Once you have the account, you also need a Twitter account, you need a Facebook account, and a Telegram account. You have those things as well as your wallet addresses for example, this is on the Binance Smart Chain. So you do have to have a Binance Smart Chain wallet address, and if you have that, and if you have all those other things, you can easily participate in these airdrops with just a few clicks. So you go into CoinMarketCap and you search, you just type in CoinMarketCap, coinmarketcap.com/airdrop, and you will see the whole list of all the airdrops, right? So you want to check down that list, see if anything catches your eye, and then for this particular airdrop, I want everybody to participate because it's pretty much just free money. So you click on Faraland. This one just opened up. So far there's 44,000 participants, right, out of 6,000 winners. So you might get it, you might not. Better to do it sooner, I think, than later. But if you click on this, then you can see, it'll give you the full details. You just click right this window here and it'll allow you to participate. And all you have to do is follow them on CoinMarketCap, follow them on Twitter, follow them on Facebook, and also Telegram. And then you're entered. You're good to go. And then you can check back in a couple weeks and see if you got airdropped. So I have been airdropped before. I've probably gotten at least $100 or $200 worth of tokens and coins just from participating in these free airdrops. So something to keep in mind. Now, what is Faraland? It's actually an NFT gaming. It's the biggest war game on the Binance Smart Chain. Looks pretty cool. I mean, the character designs are actually pretty solid. The artwork looks good, and the fact that they have a roadmap in place is pretty cool too. So I wanted to show you guys what's up with the roadmap. Basically, right now, they're in phase 4, which is equipment enhancement, equipment marketplace, the DAO platform, and also earn resources by deploying your hero to an expedition. So this is kind of cool. I'm sure this is just like staking, but with a lot of games, they have this function where it's like, if you're AFK, if you're not playing the game, you can just deploy your hero to earn points or whatever. But in this case, it looks like you can actually stake your NFT. Your hero is your NFT. And so I think you can stake your NFT, to earn resources, whatever, in-game, or also probably the coins during an expedition. So it's just you lock up your hero for a few days. Chloe says, hey, hello, welcome. And you just basically get rewarded based on that. So I like the fact that they have a roadmap, that we're pretty much moving into the higher phases, the later phases of this game. So this game is definitely going to start taking off pretty soon. Now, I know the space is pretty flooded right now with NFT games, but Faraland has been around for a little while. It's well established. It has a coin out that's already $2, almost $3 actually. And it's just a good idea to participate in these airdrops whenever they come up. Because, look, this is a multiplayer RPG NFT game. It's on the Binance Smart Chain. Lets players own thousands of unique NFT warriors. So it's a cool game, and I think that it has a lot of potential. And there's also a lot of good big partnerships, actually. If we look back at the website, we can see who's backing this and which partners are involved. So it's secured, by Certic and Moonpool, and it's also backed by Morningstar. We have Polka Foundry. We have BSC Daily, we have Chain Capital. Chain Capital is pretty huge. These are FOMOcraft. There's quite a few organizations that are backing this platform. And so, the potential is definitely there. So something to keep an eye on for sure. Now, in the last episode, I talked about Orca. And since then, I've actually been playing around a little bit with this protocol. It's really easy to use. I love the fact that they have the price. So a lot of these DeFi exchanges and stuff that have tokens, you don't know what the price is. It's really hard to find what the price is. So I like how Orca is always displaying the price. And here's the thing about Orca, the website, it's super fast. Like, it's always updated. It changes regularly. Like, it's almost as updated as frequently as the markets are updated. It's very fast. Not only with how fast you update, but also if you want to do an exchange, it's super quick. It's much faster than any DEX that I've ever used. So I'm really actually quite bullish on Orca. They got a nice capital investment, $13 million. And since then, I bought some Orca. I swapped out a little bit of Solana for Orca. And I mean, it's been going up every single day since. So the liquidity pools that I'm participating in, I'm just getting more Orca. So I have this Orca to Solana pairing. I have a little under $2,000 in it, and the yearly returns are insane. I mean, we're getting at least one Orca, close to one Orca a day. 0.83 Orca per day on average. As long as these returns maintain, I'll be getting that, and that's just for a very minimal amount that I put in, to be honest. And anybody can put there's no limit. You can put $10 into it, you can put $100 into it, and you can get Orca. And Orca price has been going crazy, so that's pretty nice. This is a pretty great platform. It's fast. The TVL continues to go up. We see now $500 million in total value locked, which means, man, I mean, it's just very bullish for the space and for Orca in particular. And I'm telling you guys right now, like, there's no reason to use any Ethereum yield farming whatsoever. It's too slow. There's too many gas fees. And if you use something like Orca, which is on the Solana network, it's just the gas fees are almost non-existent. It's almost free. It's less than a penny usually to move your stuff. So the difference being, like, for example, if I was on SushiSwap, which is Ethereum based, and I wanted to harvest, it would take forever, and I would have to pay gas fees that are outrageous. So you'd have to harvest your coins, you have to withdraw your coins in the pairs, and a lot of the times the pairs are in wrapped ETH or whatever. The cool thing about Orca, it actually wraps it up for you. So if, like, let's say I wanted to change out my Orca for Solana, or actually reverse, here's what it does. It takes your Solana, it wraps your Solana, and it turns your wrapped Solana into Orca for you. You don't have to take that extra step to pay the extra gas fees and do the extra transaction to wrap up your coin in order to swap it for something else. This exchange does it all for you, and it's really user-friendly. So this thing has a very bright future. I'm seeing something in really, really, really good things coming for Orca in the future. The other protocol is Radium, and now this is a very cool protocol. It looks like a centralized exchange, and I have some news for Radium, actually. So right now it's dipping like crazy. It's on a pretty good entry point because we know that in 4 days, on September 28th, Radium is going to be listed on a major cryptocurrency exchange, Kraken. It's going to be listed on the 28th, which means that investment money can come in more freely, because right now there's not really that many ways to get Radium. But this is another decentralized exchange, and it's on Solana network. So something to look at. For sure, we're going to see a major price spike in Radium. For sure, from here until the 28th, the price of this is going to go up. So that's something to keep an eye on. We have Orca, we have Radium. These are all the DEXs that are on Solana that I've been telling you guys about. There's another one, Trader Joe. Now, this one is actually not quite as user-friendly as the Solanas, but it's on the Avalanche blockchain. It's on the Avalanche network. And it's basically the same thing as a decentralized exchange. It's got pools, but you can see, look how long it takes to fetch the pools on this. Like, the speed of this Trader Joe versus the speed of Orca, it's just not there. Now, don't get me wrong, I like this, and I think it's definitely going places. And the price action has proven that, and there's a lot of TVL, there's a lot of value locked. But just on average, I've been messing around with the other layer ones, and Phantom is quick and cheap. Solana is extremely fast and extremely cheap. Avalanche is a little bit slower, guys, and it's cheap, but it's pretty slow. But it could just be from the server issues from whatever is hosting Trader Joe, for example. It could be, but yeah, I mean, when we're talking about fetching pools, it's not that much data that has to be aggregated. It shouldn't take 5, 6, 10 seconds to pull this up. We go to Orca and we look at the pools. Here it is, instantly. And we have, figures moving up constantly. Regularly updated. with price action. We can see what the price is. It's regularly updated. And, this is way more pools probably than we have on Trader Joe. So just a little comparison, as to what we're looking at on the different layer ones. If you're trying to consider which one to pick up, Solana is just a little more user-friendly. It has better dApps on it right now. It has better decentralized exchanges on it right now. And you can tell from the speed of these platforms, these protocols like Orca, you can tell, which is a superior platform. So that's just to put it out there. I wanted to go over a little bit of news as well for you guys. So this is great news. Twitter rolls out tipping option to every user enables Bitcoin payments. So how most folks have in their description, in their bio, they say, hey, if you want to send me cryptocurrency, you can send it, here's my wallet address, whatever. So Twitter just said, hey, we like this feature and we want to build it into our platform. As we can see, Jack Dorsey, man, he's the, what do you call it? Like a villain that becomes a good guy, like Vegeta or something like that. He's the Vegeta of the social world. And he's currently in his redemption arc where he is redeeming himself from his horrible censorship to, go all in on something that's decentralized and censorship resistant. But you know what? It's good. And the reason why I think Jack Dorsey is interested in this is because he's involved in arbitrage. He's involved in, with Square, he's involved in payment plans and payment-oriented things. So, of course, it's only natural for him to get involved in the cryptocurrency space. And Bitcoin in particular, he is a Bitcoin maxi for the most part. And I'm just glad. I'm glad that Bitcoin is getting more exposure like this. I think that there's criticisms to be had. But at the same time, I'm really happy that Bitcoin gets more exposure this way. And we do need a standard. We need to have the Bitcoin standard. I want a future where we know that a cob of corn costs 0.00001 ever satoshis or whatever. Okay, so it costs like 5 satoshis for a salad, or if you want to have a bottle of water, it's 10 satoshis. I want the standard to be Bitcoin. I don't want it to be anything but Bitcoin. And this is just taking that. It's kind of making that more of a realization. Next news article I want to talk about is Dubai. Dubai now crypto flag bearer in the Middle East. So what's going on here? Following a recent agreement reached by heads of Dubai Securities and Commodities Authority, basically the SEC of Dubai, right? Dubai will now become a city with the highest cryptocurrency adoption in the Middle East. So the announcement comes as the city looks to sharpen up its crypto regulatory laws. Cryptocurrencies have been used for a broad range of commercial activities, from hotel bookings to medical services and everyday shopping expenses. Favorable laws and generally friendly business atmosphere has led to the city's enviable economic growth, with cryptocurrency accounting for over 90 billion of the local currencies, following the registration of over 1375 new crypto firms. Really great. I mean, this is awesome news, guys. Dubai is basically the resort city of the Middle East. It's very well developed, and there's a lot of money involved in when it comes to Dubai and how they plan their cities. So the fact that they're bullish on cryptocurrency is really good news. Another news article I want to cover: FTX, the big exchange with the FTT token, is moving some key operations from its long-standing headquarters in Hong Kong to the Bahamas. So getting closer to US, getting closer to Florida. Interesting. So the Sam Bankman-Fried, the CEO, he tweeted today that the firm is in process of moving its headquarters to the Bahamas from Hong Kong. The exchange's Bahamian subsidiary, FTX Digital Markets, registered as a digital assets business with the nation's securities regulator, according to an announcement earlier this week. So hey guys, if you're looking to buy real estate, you might want to think about picking it up in the Bahamas, because it seems that they're going to be very crypto friendly. I think that's the only reason that they would move the company to a place like that, is because they see that maybe Hong Kong is not going to be so crypto friendly, especially with China. The news today that China just completely outright banned Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies in general, and we know that China has a pretty nice chokehold on Hong Kong in terms of their economy and in terms of their political practices. So, that being said, it's probably a good idea to get away from countries that are going to most likely end up being hostile to cryptocurrency if you are all in on crypto, like I'm sure the FTX organization is. So yeah, something to keep in mind. Take a look at those Bahamas real estate prices. I'm sure they're not cheap, but hey, if you're looking to move out of the country, if you live in the U.S., not that far away. Some more news here. Yemen National uses crypto donations to fight starvation amid civil war. 16 million people in Yemen, including 400,000 children under the age of 5, already face food supplies at critical levels. So a Redditor living in Yemen's capital city of Sana'a claims to be using cryptocurrency to buy food packages for families unable to access supplies during the ongoing civil war. More proof that cryptocurrency is a liberating, it's a liberating, how do we say? It's a liberating idea, okay? The concept of cryptocurrency is something that is, in essence, a liberating force. You can't regulate it. War does not stop it. It's cryptocurrency. So if it's something centralized, if it's the banks, if it's run by the government, of course they can be shut down. Of course it can be difficult to use in difficult times, in crazy times like Civil War times. I mean, these are not good times for this country, sadly. But we have now the ability to kind of bypass these crazy regulations and these things that just put a damper on people's ability to live their lives, and cryptocurrency is being used in that way. It's a beautiful thing. Okay, last news article I want to cover. Ripple to partner with Royal Monetary Authority in Bhutan. So Ripple is, of course, the world's leading provider of cryptocurrency cross-border solutions, and they're partnered with the Central Bank of Bhutan, the Royal Monetary Authority, to pilot a digital currency in a move that leverages Ripple's CDBC, private ledger's interoperability and functionality in a cross-border payments on top of the Royal Monetary Authority's already secure and robust payment system. The Bhutan government is looking to increase financial inclusion in Bhutan to 85% in 2023. So they're going for the central bank digital currencies. I think this is maybe not typed properly. I don't know. CBDC, I think, is the proper term, right? Central bank digital currency. So yeah, this is what they're working on for Bhutan. It's great news for Ripple. It's great news for cryptocurrency. It's great news for the country of Bhutan that is now stepping forward. And, we continue to see this, guys. We continue to see other countries that are considered to be, in some cases, third world, that are happily adopting cryptocurrency because they see it as a liberating force and something that really, truly can't be ignored moving forward. And so I'm excited for the first world countries to adopt this as well. I mean, we might have a little bit of resistance, but as we all know, and as the internet has proven, resistance is really futile when it comes to a revolutionary technology like cryptocurrency. So I hope this overview proves to be informational for everyone.